Start building a website today with Squarespace and use squarespace.com/cow to get 10% off.
Oh, hey guys, I'm just standing here trying to make a list of all the teams I'm on. It turns out I belong to quite a few. Oh, but these aren't sports teams I'm on. No, these are my life teams. Religious affiliation, political party, fandoms, favorite NFL teams. Oh, I guess sports is on here. And this is just to name a few. I think it's really important that everyone spends at least some time figuring out which life teams they belong to. I mean, your life teams are your everything, and they dictate the kind of people you will interact with on a daily basis. Because you wouldn't want to hang out with people that aren't on your team, right?
1, 2, 3, Protestant!
Yes! All right, that's awesome. Okay, do you love or do you hate The Big Bang Theory? 1, 2, 3,
hate it! That's amazing. Okay, who are you gonna vote for? Ready? 1, 2, 3, Bernie Sanders.
Well, it was fun while it lasted, I guess.
At least we have The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, I hate people that aren't members of my life teams. They're my sworn enemies. I'm sorry, I must have heard you wrong. Did you just say that you don't like 21 Pilots?
I just said I think they're okay.
This reflects poorly on your choice in music, and therefore your character, you can go back to listening to your bubblegum pop that you consider music. Yeah. I really just try to insulate myself so that I only associate with my teammates. That way, I don't have to be exposed to the stupidity of any opposing teams.
Hi, I'm Josh.
Oh, hey, just a sec. Let me just make sure. Check, good. Oh, perfect, man. I love how you put your life teams on your chest like that. It just makes it so easy to know if I can associate with you or not. Look, there's no way to say this nicely, okay? Most people are stupid. They pick bad life teams. It's an easy thing to do. Thankfully, that's why I'm here. Meet the only person in the history of humanity who has picked every single correct life team. My views on God? Nailed it. My opinions on government? A+. My thoughts on socioeconomics? Not my strongest subject, but I shared a meme on Facebook that I thought made a lot of sense, okay? I'm a genius. That's why it's so bewildering to me when I hear anyone speaking negatively about one of my life teams. I mean, I would think it was funny if it weren't so triggering. See, I know in my heart that I'm not wrong about anything, so I just do not understand disagreeing with me. I mean, you know that makes you wrong, right? Oh, God! I thought you were on my team!
Oh, really sorry.
I do not know how to physically deal with this right now. Thankfully, I've developed a catch-all phrase you can use to shut down anyone who says anything that you disagree with. And that phrase is, remember now, ist-phobic. What this word is, it's like every type of ist word that will ever be invented. Racist, sexist, ageist, combined with every type of phobic you can possibly be. Transphobic, xenophobic, phobic, you name it. You are it if you're not in my life teams.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't see it that way. I think it's a little more complicated than that.
Wow, Josh. Didn't realize you were such an istphobe.
Whoa, I am not an istphobe.
You're not on my life team, so. Istphobic! Now, look, some people might think that by saying all people that disagree with me are istphobic, I've created somewhat of a false choice. But that's just a straw man, okay? Because I don't actually know what a straw man argument is. That's just something I say to get out of explaining myself. No, I have not created a false choice by saying that if you disagree with my life team, then that automatically makes you an istphobe, which is the worst thing you could ever be in the history of humanity. That's not a false choice, that's just the truth. Honestly, I think I'm sensing some hostility coming through the computer screen over there right now, as if some of you are doubting me, and it's making me rather uncomfortable because I don't like to be challenged. I think I need a minute, okay? Isn't there a debate on tonight or something? Why don't you guys go watch that while I recover?
Tonight, millennials address the candidates in the first presidential debate. Our first question comes from Libby. Let's hear what she has to say.
Hi, my name is Libby. I belong to Political Life Team A. My question is, how do you plan to shut down opposing political views so I don't have to be exposed to the ist-phobic people on Political Life Team B?
Wow, loaded question for our candidates. Now, before you both answer, we also have another question on this same topic. This one comes from Millennial Adler. Let's take a listen.
Hi there, my name is Adler. I belong to Political Life Team B. My question is, how do you plan to shut up that woman that just spoke before I did? She was literally the worst, and not very patriotic either.
Well, as you can see, two very different points of view have been presented to our candidates. Since there was more than one point of view presented, that means that one of them must be correct. But who was it? Political Life Team A or Political Life Team B? Well, I guess we'll just have to wait until November to find out.
Guys, if you've been to our website, blimeycow.com, recently, you know that we redid our entire website. And we rebuilt it using a website called Squarespace. Squarespace made it so easy for us to put our website together, and we really like how it turned out. We tried to do it ourselves, but we realized that we just did not have the patience or the skills, so we left it to the experts. Squarespace makes it so simple to put your website together, and they have beautiful templates, and they'll have your website up and running in minutes. You don't need to know any coding to make your website look great. Plus, if you sign up for a year, you're gonna get a free custom domain. So go to squarespace.com/cow because there you're gonna get 10% off your first purchase. Do what we did and go to squarespace.com/cow and you will have an amazing looking website.